A couple days have passed since the latest Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness TV spot, full trailer, and new official poster have released, all of which give us new information for what to expect in this film. And one of the biggest things that we started to get a bigger picture of was the cast. Who is confirmed and who should we expect to see in the movie? Now, unfortunately, as more characters get confirmed, that puts bigger question marks around other characters who could possibly come. So for that purpose, today we're doing every single confirmed character, rumored character, and leaked character in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Now, there's a significantly large list of them, so we're going to break them down into categories, and we're going to start with those who we know, the confirmations, the characters who have been teased officially by Marvel for the film. Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news, theories, breakdowns, and much, much more. I'm your host Chris, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell, as we will be posting daily update videos for all of your favorite TV shows and movies. And if you're not following as closely as some, you might be a little confused as to who exactly is in this film. So, hard confirmations, this is who Marvel has teased and explained to us will be in Doctor Strange 2. Starting with, obviously, Doctor Strange. However, it's not as clean-cut and obvious as you would think. It appears we're actually going to be getting at least 3 different Doctor Stranges and 2 different Wandas. Now, before we got any of this new information, the new poster and trailer and everything, they released an official poster that looked like this. It had 2 Wandas and 3 Doctor Stranges on it, and that all really started to make sense when this trailer was released, as we saw all 3 Doctor Stranges and both Wandas. So definite different variants of these characters. You can expect 3 Doctor Stranges and 2 Wandas. For Doctor Strange, you have the main MCU timeline Doctor Strange that we all know and are familiar with. We have evil Doctor Strange, who doesn't have an actual title yet, and we don't know if he's going to be an actual bad guy or if a different Doctor Strange or different character altogether will take that role. But for the moment, we're calling him evil Doctor Strange because he does sound quite menacing. And then the third is Defender Strange. Now, we've known about Defender Strange for a while, as we saw a leaked toy that said Defender Strange on the front, and it had this Doctor Strange with the white-sided hair and a ponytail. We did get a full first look at him in the TV spot trailer that came out for the Super Bowl, although that was not featured in the full-length trailer. Now, this character seemingly is a very good version of Doctor Strange, and whether or not he's going to be a member of that team, the Illuminati, who will be in charge of controlling and protecting the multiverse, we don't really know. We don't know his relevance just yet, other than he is in the film, and that has been confirmed by the latest TV spot trailer. As for Wanda, we know that Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, is going to be involved as well, as she's featured on many posters. She herself, the actress, has talked about her involvement. Kevin Feige has talked about how she is extremely important in the film, and all of the trailers and posters have kind of said so. But we do have, like I mentioned, the second Wanda, the Wanda variant, who probably comes out of the multiverse and has some kind of hidden relevance. There was a scene in the recent trailer that released where Wanda is consoling Wanda and trying to make her feel all better. There's also different moments where you might think that this could be the other Wanda, because we're not really sure when and when she isn't wearing her normal clothes. But in the scene with the 2 of them together, she has on her normal clothes, and the other version of her has on her Scarlet Witch clothes. Which one is which? We don't really know, but the Scarlet Witch has 2 variants, and we have seen them both in the trailer for the movie. Also hard and officially confirmed, Wong. He is the current Sorcerer Supreme after all. We learned that in No Way Home, and we've seen several different scenes with him either chastising Doctor Strange, helping Doctor Strange, fighting Gargantos, hanging off the side of cliffs, so we actually have a very good confirmation for Wong as well. We've also seen and heard from Mordo. However, it does appear to be a different variant of Mordo, not the Mordo we know, a multiversal Mordo who also might have a seat on that Illuminati council, the multiversal defenders, who will later on call in Doctor Strange and Wanda to chastise them and potentially hold them accountable for everything going on in the multiverse right now. We also have America Chavez, who is a newcomer to the MCU, but we know that her portal abilities that have a shape of a star, as seen here, will be very important for Doctor Strange and Wanda as they try to navigate the multiverse. We believe her first introduction is going to be running away from Gargantos, and her first meeting with Doctor Strange will be during this fight scene we've continuously seen in different trailers. And then of course, the love interest Christine Palmer has also been hard confirmed by her appearance in multiple different trailers. She's on an official cast list, she's done some interviews, so we know she as well will be involved in the film. Our last official candidate is the Minotaur and newcomer to the MCU, Rintroth, who does show up in the trailer and did have some promos released a few weeks ago, and his involvement has been confirmed for a while, but now we have a good first look at him, as seen here in the trailer. We can now move on to not hard confirmed, but basically confirmed characters for this film. And what I mean by that is we haven't actually seen them on the screen, they haven't confirmed that they're playing their roles. However, Patrick Stewart, who spoke in the Doctor Strange trailer, is not officially confirmed, but you could not convince me or several others otherwise after hearing him say this.
We should tell him the truth.
This trailer also confirmed the group that we've been talking about for quite some time now, the Illuminati. Now, whether or not they go by that name in the film, that's who they are in the comic books, and in the MCU they've been retconned to be protectors of the multiverse. Patrick Stewart seems to be the leader, and we heard his voice like I just played that clip for you, and we also saw open chairs, with a space for Patrick Stewart's wheelchair. So 5 seats plus 1 for the wheelchair equals at least 6 members of the Illuminati, who will be very significant characters. We can take a crack at guessing who some of them are going to be in a second, but we still have some more semi-confirmed characters to go over. For starters, from the new poster, we see Captain Carter's shield. So we're going to go ahead and put Captain Carter on the list of relatively confirmed characters to be showing up in the movie. We also saw during the trailer while they're wrestling in the Savage Lands, the part with the dinosaurs, that the portal opened up, the dimension broke into an animated universe, which is a huge what-if possibility crossover where Captain Carter might step out of her universe, the animated universe where she's Captain Carter, and make her way to the MCU, the main timeline, where she may remain and continue to play Captain Carter for the sacred timeline. It'll be very interesting to see how that's involved, but this is on the official poster, her shield, so she's pretty confirmed. We then have one more little sneaky hidden bit of that poster that at least has been found already. It was quite the impressive poster, but on it hidden is Deadpool. Now this seems to be consensus on the internet that people think that this is Deadpool. Here's the image. Here's the shard of glass where his little shadow is sitting there covering his face, and here's a comparison. It does look very good, and it would be very compelling to believe that Deadpool is somewhere in the background manipulating time as he has been since the end of Deadpool 2, and that this is how he makes his way into the MCU. Regardless of even this little poster, Deadpool was a serious contender to be joining Multiverse of Madness, so this really just pushes his stock up, and I would not be surprised at all to see him in the movie. Whether it is a small behind-the-scenes cameo role, him slipping into the main MCU timeline somehow, or if he has a speaking role, an interactive role, and he actually talks to the characters and has some type of involvement. Either way, I'm super excited. I would be perfectly fine just seeing him sneak through a Doctor Strange portal, look at the fan base, break the fourth wall, say, "Shh, I'm not supposed to be here," and then dip. And then just like that, he's in the MCU. That would be a lot of fun for me, and I hope that that's the case. We'll have to wait and see until we get Deadpool finally in the MCU. From here on out, these are rumors and leaks, different types of information that we've heard, a lot of which are very compelling, some of which we're grasping at straws and hoping. I'll just try to list them off, and I'll try to talk about who I think is also in this Illuminati group that we saw in the trailer. But let's start. We have Black Panther, who people are believing they see the necklace of Black Panther as he sits in this throne chair. It would obviously be a different variant of Black Panther, or maybe even a Killmonger character, but that's who people think are sitting in this throne. Also, we have Mr. Fantastic, who would be a member of the Illuminati from the comics, and we've heard a ton of rumors that John Krasinski is going to play a multiversal Mr. Fantastic, and that would be filling the chair in the Illuminati. There have also been a ton of rumors for Spider-Man, specifically Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, which does make sense since Sam Raimi is directing this film, and Sam Raimi was the director of Tobey Maguire's trilogy. Maybe he wants to sneak his character in there to get a little bit of closure out of his universe, since I'm not really convinced we'll be getting a Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, but this is an opportunity for Sam Raimi to close the book on that, and I think he'd want to involve his beloved Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire to play him. We've known for a while that Patrick Stewart and Hugh Jackman were wanted to play roles in this movie. Patrick Stewart himself said over a year and a half ago, "Kevin Feige has approached me," and so has Hugh Jackman. They both said no, but seemingly Patrick Stewart ended up saying yes, which leads me to assume that Hugh Jackman also ended up saying yes. If you got one, you probably got the other kind of thing. So we can most likely expect to see Wolverine, who not only has been rumored and in plot leaks to show up, but now with Patrick Stewart being involved, I feel like that really raises the opportunity for this one to be real. And alongside that, with the inclusion of a Fox X-Men, others will follow. So really any character from the Fox universe could have a role, but we have had actual plot leaks for Magneto to also be involved and potentially be some type of leader in this multiversal battle. We also have heavy rumors for Black Bolt. We did a video earlier where there were leaks and plot rumors about Black Bolt being played by Vin Diesel. Some of you guys were okay with that, some of you guys weren't. That's just the plot leak that we heard. Vin Diesel was going to be playing a Black Bolt in a Inhumans movie in the MCU, which eventually got scrapped and moved to a TV series outside of the MCU, and he has said he is more than willing to return to play the role. Now, Black Bolt is a member of the Illuminati in the comics, so it would make sense that he fills one of these chairs, representing the Inhumans in the Illuminati, unless the likely happening that they use other characters, not necessarily the ones directly from the Illuminati. One, so that they could get some female presence on the council, and two, so that they can add some other character variants of characters we might know. Which brings us to this one, which has been a huge argument on the internet. Who is this character? There are two different images. It's possible that it is a Monica or Maria Rambeau, or a respective variant, a Captain Marvel or respected variant, or like it has appeared to be in a TV spot trailer differently, it could be Tom Cruise's Iron Man, who would be sitting on the council as he is in the comics and has perfected the Iron Legion. We see these Iron Legion bots, definitely created by a Tony Stark from some universe, that are escorting Doctor Strange to the Illuminati throne room. And I would imagine that he's also sitting on the council as he is in the comics. And there have been heavy rumors of a Tom Cruise variant of Iron Man being involved in the film. Even so much so that we know he has a Iron Legion timeline where he successfully put a shield of armor around the Earth, and even Captain America is president in this timeline. Now those are the details from the plot leak, but I 100% expect to see some type of Iron Man, and every day that goes by I lean more and more towards thinking Tom Cruise actually might be playing this Iron Man, which would be a ton of fun. With that being said, Captain America is also rumored to be involved somehow, whether he has an important role or we just see a little poster or a flash of TV that he is the president of his timeline. That would be really cool, even if it's just Chris Evans or anybody else who wants to try to play that role. Just for the cameo purpose, that would be a lot of fun to have included. We also have had rumors and leaks about Ghost Rider, Norman Reedus potentially playing Ghost Rider in the MCU, or Nicolas Cage returning to play him as a variant in the multiverse. We have rumors and leaks about Loki and Sylvie having an important role in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Personally, I've seen less of these rumors and leaks than I have the others, and I don't know if there's going to be room for Loki and Sylvie, especially with the already built confusion of the multiverse, but they are important contenders for everything going on with the multiverse right now, so I think that should at least be addressed, which very likely will happen during Loki Season 2. These and many others have been rumored to be involved somehow or another in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Now, the list probably could go on forever, but these were the biggest contenders for me, especially following the trailer we got with the confirmation of the Illuminati, who could be playing those characters and have those roles. Lots of them still to be confirmed, and I don't believe Patrick Stewart's X-Men character, Professor X, has to be the biggest reveal. I'm sure there are many others, and we will be getting them when the movie releases or through different TV spot trailers, so keep your eyes open and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any of the updates for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which we're covering here on the channel. Thank you for watching till the very end of the video. Let me know which of these you're most excited to see in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, and I'll see you guys all in the next one right here on Cosmic Culture.